Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to Intuitive Gems. My name is Desiree, and I will be doing your money, wealth, finance, prosperity, abundance reading for the month of June 2020. Before we get started, I just want to say thank you all so much for your sweet comments and your lovely messages about the passing of my sweet dog, Bentley. She was 14 years old. She had a heart condition and she was having seizures. And let me tell you, I did everything I could to try and keep her around, but it was just her time to go. So I just want to say thank you because it was a very emotional time for me, and your messages and your positive energy just really helped me through it. The other thing I want to talk about is that I have decided to partner with the creator of a tarot deck, and it's a new to me tarot deck. Excuse me. This is called the Original Tarot, and this is what I'm going to be using for the readings for the month of June. This is a Rider-Waite based tarot deck. It's got a linen finish. The card quality is excellent. Very beautiful, vibrant cards. And I'm really excited to be working with this deck. I've been, working with it for the past month. So, I've been really enjoying them. And I think you will enjoy them too when you see them in the readings for June. Now for clarifiers, I'm going to be using my Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck. And then Capricorn, I will close out your reading with a Spirit Animal Oracle card. Let's see if there's anything else I wanted to tell you. If this is your first time catching one of my readings, I want to say welcome, and I invite you to subscribe because I do these readings each and every month, and I would love to share your money message with you. Also, you will notice that I read jumper cards, meaning that as I shuffle, you will see cards literally fly out of the deck, or they will flip over or try and scoot out. Those are the cards that I choose to read because I do believe that they are trying to communicate something specific. So I do pay attention to that. All right, let's go ahead and get started. For Capricorn, what do we need to know? Oops. For the sign of Capricorn, as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of June 2020. What do we need to know for the sign of Capricorn? All right, Capricorn, you are definitely making some changes. Now, the interesting thing too, Capricorn, is that you have gotten a lot more efficient throughout this whole thing. A lot of us have been trying to figure out what we're going to do next, at least as it relates to our jobs and as it relates to our careers. But for you, Capricorn, you've been really clear as far as, at least you know what you want to do or I should say, you know what you want for a result. You may not know exactly how to get there or when you're going to get there, but you're very clear on the goal. And I say that because when I look at your cards here, the first week of June is definitely going to be a week of making decisions and you eliminating what is not necessary. And you're also getting positive feedback. And that's allowing you to kind of course correct along the way, especially as it relates to your money. Queen of Swords upright, Two of Swords reverse, Page of Pentacles upright, 10 of Wands, Chariot reverse, then we've got the Wheel of Fortune here in the upright position. So, Queen of Swords, this tells me that you're eliminating something. You're letting stuff go that just doesn't serve you, that you're just not feeling like is working for you anymore. And you have no problem. You have no hesitation about letting stuff go. Cutting something off, cutting someone off, ending relationships, maybe even moving on from certain jobs or businesses or things like that. It's like you have no problem. It's like you're saying, you know, I'm done. It's not anything negative. It's just that whatever it is, you're ready to move on to the next thing. Now, also here, you may have felt stuck about making a decision, but you're realizing, you know, there is no stuckness. I'm the one in charge, and I am going to decide what I'm going to do. I'm not going to allow things to just kind of happen to me. You're going to make decisions for yourself, and that's definitely putting you in a powerful position as it relates to money, as it relates to your career and or your business. Now, you also have the Page of Pentacles. This is good news. This is a message coming in, a positive money message is coming in for you in that first week of June. You're going to be getting some positive feedback about something. Now, this is really exciting too, because I have a feeling this is something you're anticipating. Could be a job offer, could be maybe you're hearing back, waiting to hear back about a loan. Maybe you're trying to do something and you're just trying to get the last little bits of approval going so you can go ahead and start taking action. Whatever it is, you definitely have some good news coming in. I'm feeling like around June 3rd or 4th. I don't know, that just popped in, so I'm sharing it with you. But overall, the first week of June, you're definitely going to get some, you're going to be hearing some good news, some positive news, something you're anticipating. Now, we also have the 10 of Wands here. Now, this is about the release of heavy burdens. And again, because I saw that that's what you're doing, as we move into the first week of June, you're eliminating, you're letting things go, you're not postponing decisions anymore, you're not overwhelmed and you're not overburdened by things that you don't necessarily need to, you know, be involved in. It's like you're lightening your load, so to speak, and you're freeing yourself up. So you are open for more opportunities. You're open for more information. You're also open just to kind of catch a break, kind of just relieve yourself of some unnecessary responsibilities or things that have been going on that have been taking you away from something that you know, maybe you want to spend your time here, but you couldn't because you had obligations. Well, you're starting to eliminate those, and that's definitely going to be something that really helps you, and it helps you to stay focused, and again, it helps you get to your goals. Now, we also have the Chariot in the reverse. Chariot reverse tells me that things can go two ways. Now, things can happen either very, very slowly, or things happen very quickly, but things could also happen simultaneously, meaning that you're going to have to make a decision. Like, let's say you have two job offers, they both are coming up, you know, or, you know, you've got two job offers and you have to decide which one are you going to take. Now, because this shows up in the reverse, it doesn't necessarily mean it's negative, but it's kind of it's like a good problem to have, right? It's like, I have two job offers, I like them both. The hard part is saying no to one of them because they're both pretty good, but you can only do one. It could also mean too that things are just not happening in the time frame that you had planned. Sometimes when the Chariot shows up in reverse, it's kind of like unnecessary delays, or sometimes unnecessary blocks. Like sometimes you're hitting a roadblock about something and then you're like, you know, someone is either dropping the ball or something is just not flowing the way it's supposed to. So again, depending on your situation, depending on what's going on, you know, in your life, you will have to determine which one applies to you and your circumstance. Now, we also have the Wheel of Fortune. This is another positive card, just like we saw here with the Page of Pentacles. This is unbelievably good luck. That's why I'm saying the first week of June, Capricorn, is definitely going to be a highlight for you for the month of June, because you've got some good things showing up on your behalf. This is unbelievable good luck. You're in the right place at the right time. You run into the right person, or you get the right tidbit of information that changes the game for you altogether. Whatever it is, once we hit that first week of June, keep your eyes and ears open, because definitely good things are happening. And you are going to benefit in a very positive way by being in the right place at the right time. Something else just came to me about this Wheel of Fortune. Sometimes that means a literal windfall too of money. That could be the case for some of you. It could mean, you have an influx of cash that just kind of shows up, which is really, really good. So whatever it is, Capricorn, get ready because it's going to be good. All right, so what else do we need to know for the sign of Capricorn as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of June 2020? What do we need to know for the sign of Capricorn? What do we need to know for the sign of Capricorn? All right, Capricorn. Now, the interesting thing is that there is definitely going to be a breakdown of things in order to clear the path for something better. And I say that because we do have the Tower card here. The other thing, though, is I see the King of Pentacles. And I like when I see this because this means financial literacy. This means somebody with a very level head, someone with some solid knowledge that really comes through for you, or this could be you, Capricorn, that really kind of holds things down and really makes the decisions that causes things to kind of fall back into place. But let's start here. We have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. This means that, you're pretty secure on covering basic needs. You're pretty secure on the financial front. Now, I'm not saying, you're going to be an instant millionaire or anything like that, but I am saying that by the time we hit the second week of June, Capricorn, you are at that place where you've got your basic needs covered, okay? You don't have to, scrimp and save. You don't have to say no to gas so you can buy groceries or things like that. It's like, no, you've got things covered, okay? Now, you may not be totally debt free or, having all your retirement things in place. You may not have, things that much in place as it relates to your finances. But the good thing is that, like I said, you do have things covered. You have the bills are caught up, or you've got food, you've got a little bit of a nest egg, whatever the case may be, you're comfortable, okay? Now, we do have this Tower card here. Now, it's interesting because this Tower card has been showing up in other readings as well. And when I see this is starting to make me think that this could be something for the collective. This could be like a literal breaking down of something, clearing the way, because new things are going to be established. New things are going to be put in place because an old system, whatever it was, just was not working. And it literally has to be demolished so we can kind of create better, do better, rework the plan, come up with a new plan, or start something new altogether. Now, this is nothing to be scared about or to feel nervous about, because in the big scheme of things, this is something that's very necessary. It's almost like growing pains. It's almost like, when you're trying to build a new house, you got to totally tear down the building so you can build anew, so you can build better, faster, stronger, whatever. So I just want you to know that it could be something that you're not expecting when it comes to the breakdown or the removal phase, but you have to trust that you're pretty level-headed and you're pretty smart to know that this will eventually work out in your favor and it will eventually be a good thing. Now, we have the Ten of Pentacles here in the reverse. This tells me that you're going to be working solo on something. Usually when I see the Ten of Pentacles, sometimes it's a collaborative project, or it means that there's a team of some sort behind the scenes making things happen. When it's in the reverse, Capricorn, I really see it as you kind of doing your own thing. You're kind of working on your own thing in your own timing, in your own way, and you're not trying to get too many people involved in your project. You really want to focus on your money projects or your work or your business projects all alone, because that's how you are working best, at least in this situation. Nine of Swords here tells me that you could be going through a feeling of anxiousness, maybe even feeling discouraged, maybe late at night worrying. You know, you're not alone with this, because again, this is another card I've been seeing in a lot of the readings. I think a lot of us are feeling uncertain about what's going to happen next, about, how we're going to take care of ourselves and our families. Also, what's going to happen with our work, what's going to happen with our money. I think those are very valid concerns. And I also think that they're very, quote, normal at this time, because none of us know what's going to happen. None of us have any clear plan of what is going to happen and how it's going to affect us. But like I said, the good thing is the King of Pentacles in the upright position. Now this guy, I love him because he is like the guy that comes in and he's very level-headed and he's very smart and he just knows what to do and how to do it. And like I said, this is all about someone coming in with that clear mental clarity and someone who knows how to implement a plan, someone who knows how to what is it called? Excuse me, what is it called, when someone does damage control? Now, I'm not sure if this really is going to be you, Capricorn. I'm feeling like this is someone who's going to show up for you. Someone who has a very good knowledge about finances, money, investments, real estate, whatever the case may be, business, and someone shows up for you and really kind of helps you through it, kind of supports you in making some decisions as it relates to money. Or someone who's just knowledgeable and says, hey, this is how we should do this, or this is what we should do next. And it really kind of calms you down and it really helps you kind of get through this period of uncertainty. But let's go ahead and clarify, Capricorn, and see what else is showing up for you for the month of June 2020. What else do we need to know for the sign of Capricorn as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of June 2020? What else do we need to know for the sign of Capricorn? Interesting. Okay. All right, big positive changes are happening. By the time we hit the second half of June, Capricorn, you're going to see that everything that kind of caused you to maybe panic a little bit plays itself out, and it ends up turning out for the better. And I can see that very clearly by the next row of cards here. Queen of Wands, Magician, Judgment, Knight of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. Remember, we saw that card here, and the Death card, all in the upright position, telling me that, these are things that had to happen in order to kind of shift in your life and kind of give you the edge that you need. Queen of Wands, this is stability here. This is, someone very grounded, someone who is kind of a no-nonsense, no-fluff kind of energy. I'm feeling like, because this is the Queen of Wands, usually the wands are all about work. This could be someone actually at your workplace, or it could just be the energy of the Queen of Wands that starts showing up in your life once we hit the second half of June. The Magician tells me that you have everything you need to create the life you want. You actually have the gift. You have that certain something that will definitely cause you to create bigger, better, faster, stronger. And the interesting thing too is that this Magician fell on that Tower card, which means yes, this is necessary. These are necessary changes that need to happen. Things need to be removed in order to make way for the better things that you're creating here, that you're definitely capable of doing on your own, and things that are definitely going to be profitable for you as well. Judgment card, a decision is being made in your favor. If you're waiting to hear back about something, if you are thinking about kind of maybe making your own changes within your own circle of work or money or finances or whatever the case may be, just know that things are definitely going to turn out positive. This is a positive decision being made in your favor. Now, it may be happening behind the scenes. You may not necessarily know all the details about it, but the outcome is definitely going to affect you in a very positive way. Knight of Swords, this is another card about speed. Things happen quickly and they unhappen quickly. Okay, so get ready, because by the time we hit the second half of June, things are going to be, the pacing of life for you is going to really pick up. Things are going to be happening on all fronts. So just pay attention to what's going on and where things are happening, because things are going to be happening so fast, excuse me, that you may not even have time to kind of absorb it all. Ten of Pentacles. This is a group collaboration. That's what I'm feeling a lot here with this. Now, the week before, you were feeling really confident and really ready to kind of do your own thing. But as things progress and as things change and shift and as time goes on, you will be collaborating with others, and it's going to be a positive experience. These are all people that kind of have similar goals, similar talents, similar skill levels, and they all are kind of working towards the same thing. You guys all kind of have that that goal of trying to create something independently, but you're going to work together in order to get there. Finally, we have the Death card in the upright position. This is very, very good. I'm very happy to see this, because it tells me that you're going to have a life-altering change, and it's going to be positive. It's something that's literally going to maybe even make your life unrecognizable, but in a good way. This is very exciting, and this is also something, it could be a little scary and a little bit challenging on some level, but ultimately it is something changing for your greater good. And I'm really feeling like it's related to money too, or to your business. I'm feeling like this is more business related. So if you have a side business, or if you are a business owner and you are trying to kind of reestablish what you're doing during these uncertain times, just know that you can totally change maybe your whole business model, or you can change, how you deliver your service. It's definitely going to be good, and it's definitely going to be profitable. So what else do we need to know for the sign of Capricorn as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance? Ooh. For the month of June 2020. Oh, one more card. Nice. Okay. All right, Capricorn. June is definitely an enlightening month for you. It's going to end on a good note too. I can tell because I've got these two cards here. But let's start here, Five of Cups. As we close out the month of June, Capricorn, you are going to be feeling I want to say that you're just a little uncertain of maybe some choices you made, and you're starting to second guess yourself. It's going to be okay. I think what you're going through is entirely normal. It's part of processing everything that's going on. But you know what? You're going to have to give yourself a little bit of grace. You're going to have to do some self-coaching here, and you're going to have to really, really kind of look at your situation and not judge it one way or another. Really trust that you're doing the best you can with what you have, with where you are right now, and that you are going to, I keep wanting to say manifest, so maybe I should. You are going to manifest the life that you want. You are going to be able to maneuver through everything in a way that allows you to come out ahead and come out as a winner. Now you also have the Five of Wands here, Five of Wands in the reverse. This talks about some calm, quiet conversations, maybe some negotiating. There's not going to be a lot of back and forth. You're going to just kind of maybe communicate with people in a way that everybody wins, and there's no harshness, there's no animosity, there's no tense communication. It's just about, oh, we communicate. This is what I need. This is what you need. Let's work together to get our needs met. Okay, and this is very good. This is really good because it shows that it's a higher level of communicating. It's not animosity, it's not arguing, it's not back and forth. It's just a beautiful exchange between people who kind of respect each other in a way to kind of say, hey, this is what we agree on. We're both going to benefit. Let's make it happen. King of Pentacles, we saw him here. Here he is again. You definitely have someone supporting you financially, either giving you advice, giving you, maybe tips, information. Someone is definitely on your side. So just know that you definitely have financial literacy in your corner, Capricorn, and that, even if you don't know all the answers, you definitely have access to someone or something that does have all the answers for you. You may also be taking a trip. We've got the Six of Swords here. You may be going away on a vacation, maybe a business trip, maybe a visit, seeing some family. I see this is going to be a short-term trip, though. You either will take the trip at the end of June, or you will probably make plans to take the trip at the end of June. You'll probably say, hey, we need to get away, or maybe you have a work thing that you need to do. But I'm definitely sensing some travel for you, either planned or upcoming by the end of the month. Finally, we have the Fool and we have the Sun in reverse. Now, it doesn't matter about this Sun card. Even if it's in the reverse position, it's still one of the most positive cards in the deck. And this tells me that you're definitely going to start in a new direction. Could be a new career here. Probably something that you weren't necessarily anticipating happening now, but it does, and it definitely works out in your favor. The Sun card is one of the happiest cards in the deck. Sometimes when it shows up in the reverse position, it just means that things probably don't come together exactly as you had hoped, but they still come together for you in a way that you benefit from it. It's something that happens definitely. Things work out in your favor. It may not look like it, or it may not feel like it, but when all is said and done, it's a positive, and it's a big positive for you. So Capricorn, June is definitely going to be interesting for you. And you're going to be feeling a little, I want to say sensitive, but at the same time, it's almost like you're very much in your head when it comes to your money and your finances throughout the month of June. You have things that you're working on, things that you're thinking about, things that you're trying to plan and process and put into place. And you may feel like you don't know everything or you don't have anything, but just trust the process. Trust that the help and the support is there for you if and when you need it. And you definitely have some good news coming your way. The month is going to start off really strong for you as well. All right, Capricorn, let's go ahead and close out your reading with a Spirit Animal Oracle card. Oh, nice. Coyote Spirit. Trust in divine detours. Yes. I feel like this is exactly what we're talking about for you, Capricorn, for the month of June. And yeah, there are going to be some detours for you. But if you trust it, you're going to be okay. The Coyote Spirit is someone who maneuvers very quickly and someone who is very alert. Very much the survivor. So, trust in divine detours. Yes. That is definitely going to be the underlying theme for you for June, Capricorn. All right, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it was helpful. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, observations, feel free to drop them down in the comment section below. If you would like to connect with me for a private reading, I will have that information linked for you in the description as well. Thank you so much, Capricorn, for choosing to spend this time with me. We will definitely do it again next month.